Behind palace walls, silence is never empty. It is strategic, measured, intentional, and sometimes it hides something far more powerful than public scandal. In recent weeks, royal watchers have begun whispering about an unexpected shift inside the British monarchy, one involving Princess Anne, Queen Camilla, and the future of Prince William's coronation planning. No official confrontation, no dramatic press conference, just absence. And in royal circles, absence speaks loudly. Tonight, we look beyond the headlines, beyond speculation, and explore what this reported internal shift could mean for the future of the crown. Because if the monarchy is quietly recalibrating itself, this could be the beginning of a generational reset. According to royal commentators, Queen Camilla has reportedly not been centrally involved in early strategic discussions surrounding Prince William's future coronation. Now, let's be clear. There has been no official confirmation of exclusion, no public statement of conflict. But what has caught attention is the pattern. Selective meeting attendees, carefully worded palace statements, a noticeable emphasis on William's independent vision. In royal tradition, participation signals authority. An absence, whether intentional or procedural, signals something else. Observers began asking, is this simply procedural, or is the monarchy intentionally drawing new boundaries? Princess Anne has long been regarded as one of the most disciplined and duty-driven members of the royal family. She avoids media theatrics. She prioritizes structure over spectacle. She rarely engages in public rivalry. That is precisely why her name being associated with this shift has drawn so much attention. Royal analysts often describe him as a defender of institutional stability, a protector of hierarchical order. A figure who values earned authority over ceremoniations would likely center around one thing: preserving the monarchy's structural integrity during transition. Not personal rivalry, not drama, but control. Because historically, transitional periods are when monarchies are most vulnerable. Prince William represents more than succession. He represents generational change. His public image is built around modernization with restraint, environmental advocacy, mental health leadership, stability without spectacle. As the future king, he will inevitably shape his reign differently from his father, and during any succession planning, boundaries are naturally clarified. Some commentators suggest that William may be establishing early parameters around decision-making authority, ceremonial design, strategic messaging, long-term institutional direction. That does not imply conflict, but it does imply even an evolution inside a centuries-old institution can feel like disruption. Queen Camilla's journey into public acceptance has been long and complex. Over time, public perception shifted. Her role as Queen Consort was solidified through gradual rehabilitation of image and increased visibility. However, consort roles are traditionally defined by support, representation, symbolism, not structural leadership over future reign planning. If coronation planning discussions are being limited to those directly shaping the next monarch's vision, it may not signal exclusion. It may signal clarification. But perception matters. And when the public senses repositioning, narratives form quickly. Another factor intensifying speculation is Catherine, Princess of Wales. Public trust ratings consistently show strong support for her role. She is widely perceived as steady, disciplined, emotionally intelligent, future-facing. If she is playing an increasingly central role in William's planning conversations, it would not be surprising. As future Queen Consort, her involvement would be strategic, not competitive. But when influence shifts naturally toward the next generation, those currently holding symbolic authority may appear sidelined, even if the shift is procedural. At the center of this rumored tension sits King Charles. As reigning monarch and husband to Camilla, his position requires balance. He must protect institutional unity, support his heir, maintain public stability, avoid perception of internal fracture. Royal institutions historically prioritize continuity over conflict, so any adjustments would likely be handled quietly, strategically, without spectacle. If internal discussions have occurred, they would almost certainly remain private, and that silence once again, becomes the loudest signal. One of the most analyzed elements in recent royal communications has been language. When palace statements reference senior royals supporting the Prince of Wales, without naming Queen Camilla, commentators take notice. In royal messaging, omission is rarely accidental, but omission does not confirm conflict. It confirms focus. And right now, the focus appears to be the future, not the present. What we may be witnessing is not a feud, but a transition. Historically, monarchies that survive long-term do so by adapting, reinforcing legitimacy, clarifying authority, realigning roles. Princess Anne represents tradition. William represents modernization. Catherine represents stability and public trust. If these forces are aligning more closely together during planning stages, it could signal strategic consolidation, not division. Why has this speculation gained so much traction? Because the public is fascinated by power shifts, generational change, quiet strategy, institutional survival, and when something feels slightly off, slightly recalibrated, people lean in. The monarchy's mystique thrives on mystery, and this moment, whether conflict or coordination, feels like a turning point. The real question is not, was Camilla excluded? The real question is the monarchy preparing for a future defined more by William and Catherine's vision than by inherited hierarchy? If so, that is not scandal, that is survival strategy. Royal institutions are not sustained by emotion. They are sustained by structure. If Princess Anne has indeed taken a firmer stance in shaping the next reign, it would align with her lifelong pattern of discipline and loyalty to the institution. If William is drawing clearer boundaries, it would reflect leadership preparation. If Camilla's visibility shifts, it may simply reflect generational progression. But one thing is undeniable. The monarchy is evolving, and evolution, even when quiet, is never accidental. In royal history, the most powerful moments rarely happen on balconies. They happen behind closed doors. In letters never read aloud. In meetings never confirmed. In absences never explained. The question isn't whether there is tension. The question is, who is shaping the crown that will define the next century? If you want deeper, intelligent royal analyses without tabloid noise, subscribe. Because sometimes, the real story is not what's said. It's what's quietly rearranged.